Hi, welcome to another tutorial for Rogo Digital's LipSync Pro. In this one, we'll be looking at setting up LipSync with the UMA 2 multi-purpose avatar asset. So to get started, you're going to need to import UMA into your project. Now it's important that you get UMA 2 rather than the older UMA. It's a bit confusing because both the pages look identical, but the LipSync extension will only work with UMA 2. Once you're on the right page, you can download it and then import it into the project. Okay, there's a few warnings there, but you can ignore them. You'll obviously also need to import LipSync into the project, but I've already done that. The next thing you'll need to do is to install the UMA 2 BlendSystem for LipSync. You can get that by going to Window, Rogo Digital, Get Extensions, and then finding the UMA 2 BlendSystem on the list. Okay. Now once that's imported, you're ready to go. To demonstrate how to use it, I'll just load up one of UMA's example scenes. Okay. Now it's an important thing to note about UMA that the characters don't actually exist in the editor. They're only created at runtime. So if I start playing now, all of the characters pop in. So you won't be able to design your poses in the normal way like you would with, say, a Mixamo Fuse model. Instead, what you'll want to do is find the game object that you're using for the character. So, for instance, Troll. And he'll have the UMA dynamic avatar script attached already. Now this is what actually generates the character when you press play. What you can do is attach LipSync to this game object before the character is created. So if I go in here and type in LipSync, and then from the BlendSystem drop down, choose UMA BlendSystem. And just drag in the UMA dynamic avatar into that box there. And press continue. Now for setting up the poses, you really have two options. The first is to use the included preset. So you can get that by going into your project window and under the UMA 2 BlendSystem, importing this package here. And this will just create a new preset that you can get to from the character, like this. UMA 2 standard. And this will work pretty well for most characters. So if I just press play so you can see it, and then zoom in on our troll character, we've got all of these poses set up. Now you may want to customize these, or you may want to create your own from scratch, and that's fine. The way I recommend doing this is to make all your changes in play mode, and then copy the LipSync component by right click and copy. And then when you go back into edit mode, paste in component values, which should set all the poses up the way you had them in play mode. Before you can play anything, we'll also need to add an audio source. So I'll just put one on the character here and drag that into the audio source box. And at this point, the character's ready to use. You can either play a clip on it through scripting by calling the play command, or by ticking play on awake here and picking any old clip.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this